All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakan Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Also, salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And, just meditating this morning. I don't want to make the lesson too long, but, it's like we're out on the highways and byways, letting you people know, the ins and outs of these last days, all right, down to the T, all right, with the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, to the best of our ability of what we know, because the scriptures do say we know in part and prophesy in part, all right, but what we've been given, all right, what understanding we've come into is the understanding that it's going to get you salvation through our Lord Yahweh Shai, all right, when he returns, all right, in the glory of his Father. All right, which is riding upon those chariots, man. All right, that they're seeing across the world. All right, that they're capturing of cameras and cell phone cameras, etc. These are the days we're living in, man. And you try to teach people, you try to tell people the truth. All right, but they're just too indoctrinated. All right, with the ways of this world, with the ideologies of this world. All right, with the vibrations of this world. So therefore, they aren't understanding and getting the fact, all right, that destruction and the end of an age is soon to come, which means that everything that is not in the vibration that it should be in, which is in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, everything that's not in that vibration is going to be destroyed and wiped away. All right, the Lord is about to set a reset button on the earth, man. Just like during the times of Noah, man. And our Lord Yahweh Shai told us this, man. He told us people would be eating and drinking and ignoring the word. He told us people would be walking with the most evil intents and evil imaginations. All right, why? Because this is the second time that the Lord is going to press this reset button, and it's going to be done through Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 34. It says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass." Which generation is that? The generation we're living in. The generation that is infested, all right, with wickedness, man. All right, we live in a cesspool of adultery, all right, abominations, all right, ungodly lifestyles. This is that generation that is compared to the generation of old, the generation during the time of Noah. All right, these people are in the same type of spirit. All right, and they're going to get that same judgment. You see? It says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass." But, let me just say this. They're going to get the same judgment, but not by water, man. All right, because the Lord made a pact with the earth. All right, and we see this pact being made and being that the Lord continues to have it by the rainbows we see. It tells you that in the scriptures, that the rainbow is a sign that tells you that the Lord will never flood the earth again. Okay, so this time these people are going to be wiped out by fire. Okay, fire and brimstone, as you can read the happenings of Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, etc. That's going to be the damnation and indignation of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai that these people receive in these last days, man. And this is what we're trying to tell our people, man. But none of them are going to wake up. All right, Isaiah, the 6th chapter tells us that these people are going to be asleep all the way into their desolation and obliteration, man. Okay, so we are to just preach the word and fish. That's why we have become fishers, because with water, when you throw your line out, there's all types of fish in the water, man. But with this fishing, we're fishing for the elect. Okay, we're fishing for the men that understand this and believe this truth, man. You see? "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled." All the prophecies, the destruction, the plagues, all right, the famine, the anarchy. It's all coming, man. The thermonuclear destructive obliteration of America. All right, armies and rumors of wars, World War III. Okay, the war of Armageddon. Okay. All these things are going to happen in these last days, is what we're telling you people. And you people, you're still stuck in your ways, It says, "Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away." Okay, so the words and all the prophecies that are to happen in these last days, they're going to stand. All right, they're going to happen, man. That's what we're seeing. All right, the first prophecy you see is us waking up. which is why we have this knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Tells you that in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, that the Lord will pour the waters upon the dry bones. Tells you that the dry bones, and tells you who they are in Revelations, man. All right, the dead bodies of the Israelites, not physically dead, but spiritually dead. But some men the Lord has chosen to wake up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see? Verse 35 says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. All right. So this rulership over here in America, which is Babylon the Great. All right. The ideologies that it pushes, the wine, all right, the ways, the lifestyles that are lived in America are going to be destroyed and burned with fire, with nuclear destructive missiles that you're seeing being built by these other countries, man. This is all an orchestration of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, because the Lord controls the minds of the kings. The Lord controls what you do day in and day out, what you get up and do every day, man. All right, the Lord directs your steps. So everybody's steps are being directed by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in these last days. So whatever you do is not of your own self, which is why we know that all these things happening on the earth, all right, whether they be good or bad, are being orchestrated by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, and that's what you see, man. All right, you're seeing all kinds of different types of food advertisements, new restaurants popping up. All right, there's people getting married, there's homosexuals getting married, you know. There's all types of abominable acts happening. There's all types of procrastination to get right in these last days, man. Super procrastination, because these people are spiritually dead, because what the so-called white man Esau Edom has done, he has polluted the minds of the people. Okay, he has destroyed he has mentally and ideologically raped people with Christianity, which isn't of the Bible. All right, Christianity is a cult, okay? And this is the same cult that they use to rape, rob, and murder Native Americans, so-called Negroes and Latinos, and also other nationalities. This is the cult that the so-called white man has grown over the centuries, and now it's ending, okay? This is the end of it. Why? Because the truth of the scriptures and who the people in the scriptures are is coming out, man, these last days, man. And those people that wake up to this are trying to earn their ticket out of this destruction, because they understand the severity of this truth that we're preaching, man. But the masses don't. Just like in the times of Noah, when Noah was preaching. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And you know that day is coming, man. Are you not going to see us on the highways and byways no more, and then just all hell is going to break loose, man? Things that you've never expected to happen are going to happen to you people out here on the streets, man. You're not going to be able to go to your store and buy your normal goods, because they're going to either be too expensive or they're going to be gone, man, because there's going to be a famine out here, man. There's going to be a famine of food. All right. The microchip is here. It tells you about the RFID microchip in the Revelations, the 13th chapter and the 14th chapter. So, you know, all these things, like the Lord said, will happen in the last days. They are happening. So when you don't see us on the highways and byways no more, that is symbolic for the us entering into the ark and closing and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai closing the door, man. All right. Then you people are going to have to figure out how to survive on your own, which is going to be impossible, because you don't have the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, or the knowledge of this truth that shall keep you stable in these times, man. All right. It says, verse 39, it says, and knew not. All right. These people didn't understand until the flood came. And what's that flood symbolic for? What's going to be symbolic for the flood this time? All this hell breaking loose. Okay. Different types of soldiers from different countries and armies just dropping into this place. Why do you think Trump's organizing and orchestrating this nationwide text? Because this is to let you know that, all right, war is coming when that time happens, man. And you're going to get a text message. You're going to get a text message that nukes are coming over here. All right, it's going to be broadcasted via the television stations in the other countries. All right. Before then, you're gonna have to take this RFID microchip. All right, there's already tons of artists, tons of office workers. All right, tons of different types of people taking this RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Because when you go into that word in Revelation, it means an incision into your flesh. And what's inserted into your flesh? That chip. It's all biblical and it's all prophetic. All right, but people are not going to get it until it's too late, man. And then they're going to be destroyed. And they're going to wish they had listened and hearkened to the words of even a single person randomly telling you the truth, which may be a man of the Lord, man. You people are going to learn, man, that you should have listened, man. Okay, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So before all hell breaks loose, all right, before Yahushua returns, you people are going to have set in your mind that you don't want to listen to this truth, man. Okay? So then when the time comes of your destruction, all right, and your obliteration and your miseries and your torments, you're going to think and look back to the times where you should have stopped your wicked acts and listened, man. All right? So, we're not playing when it comes to what the Lord's going to do in the last days, man. Because let's go back to the times of Noah, man. Okay? This is Genesis 6. Start at 5. It says, and Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. That is like the times we're living in now, man. Nothing but perpetual wickedness, evil, abominable acts, abominable ideologies. Okay, they have transvestites walking around. There's there's different types of people that were once before men, now women. And there's types of people that were once before women, now men. It's total and complete confusion, which is why we call this place Babylon. Babylon goes back to the word Babal, which means confusion. Okay, this is the Babylon the Great. All right, the daughter of the old Babylon, man. Because why? This is perpetually worse. Okay, this is worse. This is all the wicked kingdoms throughout the scriptures thrown into one pot and presented. All right, as a society. That's what America is, man. Which is why you see confusion, you see disorder, and the Lord is looking at this from the heavens, which is and he's seeing that there's nothing good on the earth. People are not good except for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Nobody's good except the Lord, man. All right? Nobody is going to be counted as good except those people that are trying and striving to do right. You know? All right? Putting their lives on the line to teach this truth, man. And we are not even considered good. Okay? Even Yahweh Shai said that. So how much more these people that don't even try to get right at all, man? All right, and these are the people that the Lord's talking about. It says, and Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth. These people that are outside of this truth, man. And that every imagination of the thoughts of his mind was only evil continually. That is the thought process of these people outside of this truth that are dead asleep to the fact of what's going on the earth, man. And what's being preached by us. Verse 6, it says, and it repented Yahweh that he had made man on the earth. And it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord, and that's the stead that we are trying to come in, man. So through all the chaos, through all the destruction, okay, through all this violence that is to happen to these people, we hope to be saved out of it, man. Why? Because we are pushing this word and we're trying to get ourselves right so that we aren't found in the same mental state as these people, which is the state of thinking evil continually, man. You see? Let me get one more. I'm going to go head into the Apocrypha, okay? Because, you like to tell people this word and it doesn't really benefit them, man. Why? Because they are they only think evil continually, man. They have no discretion. Okay, these people have no guidance. Okay, they're just mentally dead. They're zombies. You see? Let me get this. Is 2 Ezra 7. I'm gonna start at 20. It says, "For there be many that perish in this life." It's going into the fact that's going into these talking about these people that are going to be destroyed, man. All right, the flood of destruction, plagues, thermonuclear destructive missiles. All right, laser beams from Yahweh Shai and the angels. All right, they're going to perish. Majority of these people, the massive amount of these people in America are going to perish from these things, man. Okay? All things being orchestrated to happen in these last days is of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. What did Noah go out there and teach? The laws of the Most High. What are we teaching out there on the highways and byways? The laws of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Bashem Rakakodash. And these people aren't listening, man. Verse 21, "For the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do to observe to avoid punishment." The punishments is going to be all these plagues that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has sanctified and orchestrated for these last days. And we, men of the Lord, can see afar off, all right, what's going to happen to you people that don't listen, man, that don't get right, and that don't have the covering and hedge of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai around you when these things begin to happen, man. We can see people being shot down in the street. We can see people fighting over food. We can see, all right, you people turning each other in. We can see you people getting over on each other because you do it already. You people are wicked and evil, man. We can see women selling themselves to get food and to provide for their children in these last days when all the stores are out of food. We see all of this because why? Because the scriptures said there's nothing new under the sun, and all these things happened in the past and they're gonna happen again, man. Okay. Verse 22, "Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him." These people are not being obedient unto us. They're scoffing us, making fun of us, calling brothers jobs and trying to get brothers fired from work and just doing evil things, man. The minds of people are evil continually, as Genesis the 6th chapter said, man. But they're going to receive this destruction, man, for not hearkening to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and these laws, statutes, and commandments, all right, that we're bringing back into power through the Spirit that are going to govern the next world. All right, this is the change of world, man. This is the end of the age, as you could say. The end of the age of the so-called white man. His rulership, his doctrines have been cut. They have been destroyed. And we are out on the highways and byways giving you the true breakdown of this Bible, man, which pertains to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you are the people in this Bible. You are the descendants of the people that are written in this Bible, man. You are the children of Israel. But what does it say? "Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him." They're not obedient unto us, teaching them these law, statutes, and commandments, and what is to happen in the last day. And then what does it say? "But spake against him and imagined vain things." All right, which is why they speak against us, man. They think we're crazy. People look at us like we have like 5 heads. This is how they looked at the prophets, man. This is how they treated the prophets. Why? Because they are spiritually discerned. They are asleep. You see? Verse 23, "And deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways. But his law have they despised, and denied his covenants. In his statutes have they not been faithful, and have not performed his work." You know? So this is why the destruction is going to come upon them, man. This is 2nd Ezra 9. Verse 9, it says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways." All right. "And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me." Okay, so these people are being set up to dwell in torments. Why? Because they're not listening to this word coming out and being preached on the highways and byways, being preached on YouTube, being seen across social media. It's not a coincidence that it's happening. This is all of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It is all being orchestrated for the elect and 1/3 of Israel that is to be saved. 2/3 of our people are going to click by this video. They're going to click by different types of Israelite videos telling them the truth. They're going to avoid going past camps. Why? Because they despise the laws, statutes, and commandments because they're wicked and they're evil. All right, what does it say that's going? Let's start from 9. Let's see what happens to these people in these last days. Okay, 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law. Okay, like I was stating earlier, that word loathed means to be, to detest, to hate. They hate the law. They hate the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They hate righteousness because they are in darkness and they can't perceive the light. Like it says in John 1:1, when Yahushai came, all right, the light was amongst darkness, and the darkness perceiveth it not. Roughly paraphrasing. All right, we are the light in this darkness, this dark kingdom society, this mentally dead, spiritually dead society. We are that light and life, but they can't perceive it. All right, so what's going to happen to these people? For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have detested my law, that's what the word loathed means, while they had yet liberty, they have liberty to learn this law. They have time, which the destruction hasn't hit yet. It has, because once the Lord snaps his fingers, man, symbolically speaking, all right, all these plagues are just going to pour in, man. It's not going to be any going back. And these people are going to get washed away in the flood of indignation from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when his yet place of repentance was open unto them. That's the times we're living in now, man. This is the time, all right, for the place of repentance. This is the time that the Lord is open. This is the time that his hand is stretched out still, man. But what does it say? Understood not, but despised it. You see? And this is what the Lord has promised for people that are disobedient and rebellious in these last days. The same must know it after death by pain. Period, man. Let's highlight that, man. Because this is going to be the judgment of 2/3 and all of the heathen nations and all of the Edomites here in America, man. And all around the world, man. You see? Destruction, death, and pain that could have been avoided by you just hearkening, but the people that were destined to get this destruction detest the law, so we don't get mad when people scoff us and call us hate or say that we're preaching hate, etc., man. All types of false accusations, man. We don't care, man. They did it to the prophets of old. Why? Because we have become their enemy because we're telling them the truth. And they don't like the truth. They don't like light. These people are of darkness, man, which is why the Lord is going to get ready and get rid of them, man, in these last days. All right? Through plagues, through thermonuclear destruction, and through Yahushua and the angels. All right? Through famine, okay? Through all sorts of plagues that the Lord has lined up and has orchestrated for these last days for the wicked. Okay? So, this is just a quick one, Lord willing. It was edifying. I want to end it by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures, and salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abba Babal.